chest and giving you a couple little heart openers. So we are going to start same way, hands through heart center, and then we'll get right into it. So go ahead and close your eyes, and we'll take 2 breaths all together. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more just to settle down that heart rate. Nice deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Awesome. Go ahead and flutter those eyes open. We're actually going to stay on our knees for this first part. So I'm just going to go ahead and lift up and off of my heels. And I'm going to take my arms up and overhead for a little kneeling mountain pose. Now, elbows are going to come out nice and wide as I find a nice little slight back bend here. And as I exhale, I'm going to take my arms around. I'm going to give myself a big, giant bear hug. And I'm going to stretch my hips all the way back. They're probably going to touch my heels. And then we're going to take that 3 more times. I want you to alternate the arm that's on top each time, okay? So as you inhale, open through your chest. And as you exhale, go ahead and switch that arm that's on the top. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale, wrap around to the top. Beautiful. Last time, open up, goalpost, get nice and big, maybe a little bit more open here. And exhale, take it all the way down. Great, now this time as you inhale, arms are gonna come straight up and overhead. I'm gonna go ahead and face this way now. And tabletop pose, take your hands down to the ground just so you can see me from this direction. Now let's take a couple of cat-cows here, mobilizing through the spine as we do in most of the classes that we're doing together. So as you inhale, drop your belly down and lift your gaze up. And as you exhale, cat pose, press into your palms, round through your spine, and maybe stretch your hips back a little bit. 2 more times like that. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, press into your palms, around through your spine. 1 more. Inhale, getting that nice good flexion and extension in your spine. And as you exhale, round through, take it down. Now my next inhale, I'm going to come back to that neutral tabletop pose. I'm going to go ahead and tuck my toes and kick it back to the downward facing dog. Not going to hang out here too much in this flow, so I'm going to go ahead and look up to the top of my mat and give me a ragdoll pose. Feet are going to come really, really wide. I'm going to interlace opposite hands into opposite elbows. Let my head hang nice and heavy down to the ground and go ahead and rock from left to right. Just getting a nice little release through your back. Feeling that stretch through your head, neck, and shoulders here. And then go ahead and release your hands down to the ground. Now before we stand up this time, we're going to take our feet and we're going to crawl them together. I'm going to still bend into my knees a lot. I'm going to go ahead and slowly come all the way up to standing. Rolling my shoulders up and back at the top. And then as I inhale, I'm going to reach my arms up and overhead. And as I exhale, we're going to sink into that chair pose. Arms reach all the way back. Now this time, as we inhale, I'm going to come to a back bend. Hands are going to come behind my head. So as I inhale, back bend, hands clasped together, not even clasped together, just right at the back of my head, opening through my chest. Now think about that bear hug. As you exhale, squat, tuck, curl into your legs into that chair pose, and take your elbows down to your knees. Awesome. Now this time, inhale, take your hands behind your head and find that little goalpost like you did in the beginning. As I exhale, arms come wide, forward fold down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to your shins. And then exhale, we're gonna have that option for your high to low plank here, especially focusing on back bends. Drop into that tricep push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really open your heart towards the front of whatever room you're in. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, press it back. Now we're gonna go ahead and flow through that 2 times, okay, to build a little bit of heat and really open up through the chest. So as I inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, step or float your feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, chair fly, sink low into your legs and reach back. Inhale, back bend, hands behind your head and open. Exhale, round, tuck, and curl. Inhale, back bend, elbows come out to a T. Exhale, chest expansion, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, have that option, high to low plank, bend your palms, tricep push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet together. Halfway lift, reset. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up. Exhale, chair fly, sink it down. Inhale, back bend, hands behind your head. Exhale, round tuck and curl, draw it in. Inhale, back bend, goal post your arms. Exhale, with the chest expansion, fold it down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Last one, so strong. Inhale, up dog. Okay, hold it here. I want you to go ahead and gaze to the left. And I want you to go ahead and gaze to the right. Now come back through center. And then make your way to your downward facing dog. Beautiful job, you guys. Go ahead and come through a high plank pose right from your down dog. And then I want you to slowly lower all the way to your belly. Okay, from your belly, we're gonna take a couple of reps in your Sphinx pose to build strength through your low back while opening more through your chest and through your heart. So, my forearms come down to the ground, my fingertips are reaching forward. I'm gazing down and the tops of my feet are pressing into the ground. As I inhale, I'm gonna slowly start to lift my chest like I was peeling my chest up vertebrae by vertebrae. And as I exhale, I'm gonna come back the same slowness all the way down. Now 2 more times like this. This is medicine for your low back and really strengthening through those muscles that will help keep your chest open. Slowly come all the way down, keeping your gaze down to the ground. Last time here. Remember to use your breath. Do not hold your breath here. Your breath will make you stronger in these. Exhale, take it down to the ground. Now go ahead and take your arms by your side. Take your right ear to the mat and give me a little windshield wipers here. Releasing some of that tension through your low back. And then we'll go ahead and take the legs down. Take your hands out nice and wide. You're gonna give me a little iron cross. You might be familiar with this one. Take your left heel in towards your glute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start to shift the weight over into my right side body, to my left toes hit the ground. My right side of my face is on the mat, and I'm really stretching through my chest on the right side. Option to take that left hand back if you have that mobility in your upper body. But just really breathing, enjoying the added element of the stretch through your low spine, but I want you really focused on the right side of your chest. Got about 1 more breath here, so. And then go ahead and come back the same way that you came. We're gonna take our left ear to the ground this time. You'll just have to just deal with me facing the other way. Right heel comes in all the way up and over. You can see now where my hand comes back for that bind, maybe to my low back. If you're really feeling it, you could reach for your left fingertips. Don't forget to breathe, and remember that you can stay in any of these postures for a little bit longer if that feels good. You can always press pause and catch up. The same thing, I'm gonna come back the way that we came. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hands underneath my shoulders. I'm gonna come through my knees and we're gonna press it back to a child's pose. So we're gonna take a seal pose here to open back through our chest for one last little stretch here. So as we inhale, come up, open through your chest. And as you exhale, child's pose, press it back. One more time, inhale, seal pose, open up. Exhale, child's pose, press it back. And then go ahead and crawl your hands back up to your knees. And there we have it. Chest with a little bit of heart openers.